This thing that looks like a coffin lid is actually the Jamaican bobsled. Since it never snows in this country, the coach thoughtfully installed 4 wheels on it, and so they began their crash training, even though their crash skills improved rapidly. Pushing a 600-pound bobsled in 6 seconds was nearly impossible, until they crashed into a police car. Their final time of 5.9 seconds was barely acceptable. To experience the freezing cold, the coach locked them in a freezer one by one. They trained like this for a full 46 days. At last, they met the competition standards. But then, a new problem arose. A bunch of guys who had never seen snow, trying to compete in the Winter Olympics, would only embarrass their country. The Jamaican Olympic Committee refused to fund them. With no one to help, they had to rely on themselves. One of them went around looking for sponsors, only to be laughed at by everyone. Another organized an arm wrestling contest, with $1 for the winner, but he ran into a real tough guy. Not only did he fail to earn $1, he had to pay up instead. One of them sang on the streets, begging for money.
I'll pay you $1 to shut up!
Another took a different approach, selling kisses for $1 each. The 4 of them did whatever it took and made a few $100. In the end, it was the man who secretly sold the family car that barely scraped together enough for the trip. And so, they set off for the Olympics in Canada. Outside, it was freezing cold. They hadn't even entered the venue before they were frozen stiff. Jamaica's average temperature is 27 degrees C, a full 50-degree difference from here, bundled up like oversized dumplings. They were fascinated by the snow they had never seen before. The coach had them adapt to the icy surface first. They were full of confidence, even talking big.
No problem, man.
Only to slip the next second, flopping like fish on ice. But aside from that, they had an even bigger problem. They didn't have a bobsled.